Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Elements of Tarot. My name is Aldana, and today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the Golden Age Tarot by Daniel Martin Diaz. So I'm new to the DMD party. I was watching Simon from the Hermit's Cave talk, or gush I should say rather, about Daniel's decks, and I had to get in on that action. So his latest unboxing was the Golden Age Tarot, this one. And when I went to Daniel's, it's basically a reproduction of the 1909 Rider Waite Smith deck. Daniel has kind of cleaned up the artwork and the coloring, not artwork, but like line work and the coloring of the deck, so that it's less garish and more in sync with Pamela's or Pixie's original artwork. So then I started thinking it might be cool to do a comparison or side-by-side with the Pam A deck, which came with the, how am I going to do this? Let's see, let me move this out of the way so I don't burn anything. This is the massive Taschen book, the Tarot, A.E. Waite and P. Coleman Smith, the story of the world's most popular tarot. This thing is massive. It weighs like probably 5 pounds or something. But it did come, it's a beautiful book. I highly recommend it if you're into tarot, especially the Rider Waite Smith. It's stunning and dense with information. Really, truly beautiful, with a bunch of essays from different people. Rachel Pollack, Mary Greer, Robert Gilbert. Anyway, this massive book, which is still available, came with a facsimile of the Pam A deck. So this deck, is the first one that was ever published in 1909, I believe, was the Roses and Lilies version. And then printed directly after was this Crackleback version. So, yeah, so I'm not sure if they're meant to be, if they're meant to be identical. Oh, I just realized something. I don't think these are in order. Nope. Okay, bear with. Okay, I'm back. I put the other deck in order. I can't remember exactly what I was saying. However, I will say that the deck that I just put in order is based on the Pam A. And I believe this may also be based on the Pam A. There is one deck that's before the Pam A, which is the Pam Roses and Lilies. Basically, that one has the blue and white pattern on the back. Because Daniel has chosen his own backing for his cards, I'm not sure which deck he modeled this deck after. But regardless, I think it would still be fun to look at the Pam A next to this. So let's take a look. I think that this one is printed by the Great Card Company or Great American Card Company. I don't know exactly, but they printed the Pagan Otherworlds deck. It's like the same exact style, feel. They're both this gorgeous linen cardstock with a solid core. They shuffle like a dream. It's just their quality cards. So I'm thrilled to have an RWS version in this beautiful linen, slightly oversized cardstock. So this is Daniel's website. I will tell you that at the time of this recording, Daniel was sold out of this particular deck. He does have others, which I highly recommend you take a look at. But I was able to snag a copy on tarotarts.com. Daniel does say that he will be in stock in early November with like a second printing of this deck. So if Tarot Arts should sell out between now and when you take a look, just know that there will be more printed by Daniel. So I like to keep my seal intact, so I went underneath. There's a cool thing here. It says enter the unknown. And these card backs match the box, which is gorgeous. I love this back so much. Okay, so let me put these away. So that this deck came with 2 extra cards. This is like a title card. You can already see the general tone that the deck is going to take with these kind of deeper mustardy yellows. Beautiful line work on the Empress. Stunning. So that's this. This is the description. It says the Golden Age Tarot 1909 edition is a careful reproduction of the iconic tarot illustrated by Pamela Colman Smith under the direction of Arthur Edward Waite. Originally printed in London in 1909, this deck helped shape the visual language of tarot for over a century. My goal in this edition is to honor the integrity of Smith's line work, colors, and symbolism while presenting it in format true to its era. Each card has been reproduced from high-quality sources, preserving the texture, tone, and charm of the original printing. Daniel Martin Diaz. Gorgeous. Okay, so comparison-wise, I'll show you. So this is the Pam A that we're going to do the side-by-side with. So you can see Daniel's deck is both wider and taller than the traditional tarot size, and I'm not mad at it. I love a slightly larger deck. It's wonderful. Oh. Huh, that's weird. Did that just chip? Interesting. Okay, and here is the, oh, that glare is not gonna do. Gonna have to fix that. Let's see. Woo! Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so right away you can see that this Pam A facsimile is quite a bit thicker than the Daniel Martin Diaz deck. But to be fair, they're on 2 different kinds of cardstock. This one is linen, and it's going to be thinner for that wonderful magic shuffle. And then this is on thick matte cardstock with a very smooth finish. There's like no lamination. It's very nice. Very nice. But yep, 2 different cardstocks and sizes. I think, did I show you guys for comparison's sake? This is wider. I don't know what happened here. It looks like it chipped a little. I just got the deck, so that's weird. Okay, wider and taller. Let's go through them. So here we have the Fool. So you can see that this color palette is much more muted, which I like. This is definitely brighter. It's hard to say which one I prefer, to be honest with you. The borders on Daniel's deck are more of a cream color, and this Pam A is white, bright white. I feel like Daniel's deck looks older, which I love. I love that vintage look. Here, let me zoom out just a wee bit. There's the Empress. They're both stunning. Chariot. So Daniel's deck almost has like a texture in the background, more than just the linen. I think it's like mottled, whereas this looks just clean. I actually prefer the texture on Daniel's card. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm not saying much more. I'm kind of looking at the cards as I'm showing them to you. They're both lovely. They're both lovely versions. They both have Pixie's font, no copyright, but where Daniel's deck is going to shine is in the shuffle and the endurance. I think it's going to be around for a very, very long time because I'm gentle with my decks anyway. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have our suit of wands. Put these away a little more neatly. We have the ace. Here you can see some more color differences. It's definitely more mauve or aubergine, and this is more of a orangey red. Daniel's deck definitely looks more natural, I guess. Not to take away from the other one. It's beautiful too. Maybe this one will be my spring deck and this will be my rest of the year deck. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, King, and then we have the cup suit, Ace, 2. Yeah, Daniel's deck looks more granular. I think that's a good word. It's still very sharp, but the backgrounds are a little more textured. I don't know how else to put it, as opposed to the very clean, sharp colors of this one. I hope you guys are picking up on that. So this is the 3 of Cups, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do something just for shits and giggles. I'm wondering if the lighting might be better on the right side. Because oops, now I gotta switch my piles. The Pam A, the Taschen deck, sits a little higher because the cardstock is thicker, so I don't want it to cast a shadow on Daniel's deck. So here's the 7. The 8. The 9. 10. Page. These are pretty similar color-wise. The Knight. Beautiful Queen. And King. I love the green in his cape in this one. We have our swords, Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, I'd say detail-wise, line work-wise, they're very, very similar. The only difference is in the coloring. Page. Knight. Queen. King. Ace. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Let's see. Page. Knight. Queen. I love this card. It's so beautiful. And king. So there you have it, side by side of the Taschen reproduction deck or facsimile deck and Daniel Martin Diaz's Golden Age Tarot, which I highly recommend. It's a quality deck, and he did a beautiful job with the illustrations and restoration. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Goodbye.